Hello and welcome to Stampin' and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana and today I thought we'd have a go at making some scrapbook pages using washi tape. So let's go and see what we're going to be doing. So as you know, we have been using the Extraordinary Flora bundle with matching washi tape, which is still available, and the Greenery Lane bundle with the Greenery Lane washi tape, which is now on last chance, so you can grab a bargain with that. So I've got this idea from my friend Lisa from Lisa's Loft, and she was doing the summer washi tape one to make a scrapbook page. So I thought, let's see what we can do using these two. So I've got a sheet of white willow as my base, and I think we are going to do a strip of 3x3 card photos. So we can have a washi at the top. We might have to go downwards because of how the washi tape goes down. But that is really pretty, but I think it would look a bit odd going that way. So I'm going to try and get this so it's right on the edge. So I'm just going to put that there. Now we found a bone folder was better for doing this, didn't we? Because then we can lay it flat and we can roll it across like that. There we go. And let's just cut off that end. Right, cut that off there. And let's do one this side as well. And my arthritis is playing up today in my hand, so I've had it strapped up all morning, hoping that I can last an hour crafting in not too much pain. So let's go down this side. This is going to be easy to do, isn't it? And really quick. There we go. It's all nice and flat as well. So let's go across here. There we go. Right. Let's lift this up and trim the edges properly. So there's my big scissors. I'm hoping Stampin' Up will bring one out which will do this, because they used to, but I didn't get them then. Wish I had, but never mind. I'll use my pink ones because I like the colour pink. So what have I been up to this week? We've been building a website, converting it from one website theme to another one, which has taken most of my time. We had the grandchildren up, and I got my grandson crafting with me, which was really nice. And what else? Oh, we've got a museum in our village, and we went there with them, and it's grown a lot, and it we were there for 2 hours and we've only seen half of it. But it's all farming stuff and sort of what people did. You know, there were shops. There was a telephone exchange. Right. So I like this down the side here. This is too white on white, so I need something in here to break that up. So I don't have much 12 by 12 card, I don't think. Let me see if we've got stuff that's retired. Really want. Where's most of the colours? Lost Lagoon or Garden Green. If not, I'll use some two-tone. God, I've got some Garden Green. I've got a piece of Garden Green. Oops, that was for another project. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? We'll have that out. Just pop this back. I'll put that back later. Let's see what we've got in two-tone. We've got some Garden Green two-tone. We have. That looks nice. I think I'll have that one out. And what was the other one? Lost Lagoon. Which I've got in there. I don't think I've got it in in cardstock. No. Unless it's in a pack I haven't opened yet, and I'm not going to bother opening it yet. Right, so let's have a think. What colours? So we've got 3 shades of Garden Green. So, and then we can use the normal shade of it. So what do we think? I quite like that one. So I'm now going to cut a piece, which could be interesting because I need to know what size my washi tape is. It's about 3.5 inches. Now you know I do everything in metric, apart from scrapbook pages, because my photos come in inches and the 12 by 12 comes in inches. So if it's 3.5, 3.5, that makes 7. So we should need 5 inches to make 12. Here we go. Put that down there. Yep, that's looking good. Okay. And then I've got some 3 by. What shall we use for our photo mat layers? I could have them going over. I'll just put that on. So I'm wondering if I should use it out. I'm wondering if what happens if we put that on that. It'll be very faint, isn't it? It shows. If we do that, we could then have the lighter side for the photo mats, couldn't we? Or we could do that side with the darker one. I think I like the darker side better. So let's do that. Let's cut that down. And then so it's going to be big enough to do 4.5. Oh, it is, isn't it? But I'm not going to get 3 out of that side. So do the lighter one. I'll do the lighter one on it. We'll do a totally different colour. I think I'm going to do 4.25 by 4.25. So we can have one there. We'll do one here. Have that there and that there. Or we could go like that and have something at the bottom. Or let's do something like that. Or have that like that. Or we do a whole strip. Let's do a whole strip down it. Because I can use them as a mat layer somewhere else. But we might use them on the other side. We're going to do it. Right. It's 4.25. Now, I tend to buy my two-tone cardstock when the scrapbook kit goes on last chance, and they're reducing the card and the two-tone packs because they are a mixed pack. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? And then we can do our title going over there. Still get the photos in. So let's stick this down. Haven't decided on my photos yet. But, whoops, down there. But I'm hoping I have some pictures that I can put in here. Do that like that. That's it. And then we wanted this bit down the middle, didn't we? So this is going to be 4 strips. There we go. Like that. And we can then, I've still got capturing smiles. So have we got something here that we can use? Or we can use another scrapbook stamp set. Yeah, so we could use this. We could. But I haven't decided on my photos yet, so let's leave that like that, and then we're going to put 3 4x4s down here, and then a title. So that's one page. It's a really quick page to do. So let's do another one. And instead of having the washi tape down one side, no, I'm down 2 sides, I'm going to do it down one side. So make sure I get it the right way around. Oh, come on. I'm going to do it this way, then I can turn it around. So let's just pop this along this edge. Whoops. And you don't want it to be tough. It is tough. Right. Okay, let's get it down that edge then. Blindfold is here. Now I know it's going off at an angle. I'm hoping you won't notice it. Okay, so just trim it off there. So the first page I did brilliantly. This page, it went off at an angle. So just cut along that. And do this bit on this edge. And what I am going to do is I'm probably going to fold it over. Oh, I just realised my nail varnish matches the colour leaves. So let's just trim up here. Now, when I was learning office work, I had a supervisor who could tell if something was out by a millimetre. Thankfully, with scrapbooking, we don't have to worry about that. So there's that bit. Let's just turn that out there, because it'll be covered by a plastic sheet and you won't notice it. So let's bring in these. There, so you can do it. We can cover it there. And then we can do, I think we will do a wider. So for having this side, yeah, we can do, have that. We've got a solid side, and then we'll have some white on this bit. So let's cut some more of those out. 4 1/4, wasn't it? And that one, and then that one. Okay, one there. Oh, it's slightly different. That's not good. It is a slightly different tone. So what we can do is we can then do it like that. Okay. That doesn't look too out of sorts. And then this one's going to be journaling. Okay, let's do that. Let's just clear a space because it's a bit cluttered, because these are quite big sheets to work with. So let's just put that in there. Okay, well, let's go like that. And then where's the bit here? Right. Now I could either die cut these out, but I'm going to fussy cut some out, I think. If it had been a whole die, that would have been easy. That's the only issue I have with this washi tape, is there isn't a big die to cut them out. Whereas with the flower one, we have a nice big die for that, don't we? So you could just do this with just the washi tape and no stamps and no dies. So I need to find some photos of my grandchildren in leaves, I think. And you know I'd love a bit fussy cutting. Let's do that. There we go. And then we can add some leaves going over it. So let's stick these down, because they're not going to move. They can have photos on. Put that up there. And this one can come down a bit. Those retro photos you get, like the old sort of Kodak ones that you use to take, and then they used to spurt out, and then you used to have to let them dry. Instamatic, that was it. I was thinking of Instagram. So you could, I know some of the photo companies do sort of retro, like square ones with a white border around them. So let's just put that one down here, and that will go over to there, which is fine. And this one, so you could do a whole album like this. Come up from there a bit. Let's just put this one down here. That's better. So you can't really see that it's gone out a bit. There's that done. So now we can add some leaves to it. So let's cut out this one. Oops. Like so. I'll just cut out about 4 of them, I think. That didn't work out very well, but you can just right. Smaller bits are easier to do. Like so, with a smaller edge around it. Like that. If I don't like it, I can always recut it again. Because there's a whole load more other ones on there. So we've got 1, 2, we've got 5 on there. Like so. There we go. So there's one going off. We haven't got one that goes off, have we? No. And bring that round a bit and pop that there. And then the photo can go underneath there. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. I think I'm just going to stick that down the edge so I can slide the photo under it. I need that on there. So, like so. And then I know I can slip the photo under there. I'm going to do the same with this one. So, right, let's do that there. There we go, on the edge there. And then we can add, where's my diddy punch? My diddy set, right, this is a retired, no, that's too small. That's better. This is a retired one. And I can literally punch these out and stick it there. We can so, and that will cover the crossover, like so. There we go. So done that, and let's do a couple more. So we've got that coming there. I think we'll have one coming here. So let's do this one. And then we'll do similar with the flower one. Extraordinary Flora. So we're going to have that coming up there. And that is coming up. So let's just get the bone form. It's just catching that edge there. Let's just do that to it. Yeah, it's just lifting all the time. So let's cut that bit out there. So the temperature's dropped by about 13 degrees. But it's still 25 in my craft room. So still a little bit warm, but not that awful heat. And we actually had some rain in the early hours. Not enough to stop hosepipe bands, but hopefully just a little bit. And what was it? We've had a couple more fires near me, but they were smaller ones. But I saw our local fire brigade go out this morning, so I haven't heard them heard them come back. But I think they're probably going to one of the fires that's still burning because the siren wasn't on, so they were obviously going for changeover. But it's really nice how all of the fire brigades have all helped each other out, and local people have been giving them food and drinks and that. So, but everything is so dry. Oh, and of course last week we had the solar eclipse, didn't we? So So hubby and I went up the Heath Road, which is near us, and we were one of 3 cars there, and we watched it, and we used the colander to enable us to see it, which worked really well. And my two oldest grandchildren, they were telling me that their dad made them pinhole hole cameras, so they got to see it, which was really nice. So my other 2 grandchildren, I'm not too sure. I think my second youngest probably would have seen it. He's only 2, but my granddaughter's only, I think she's 10 months. No, she must be 8 months. So she probably wouldn't even register it. The same as I don't remember when man landed on the moon. But my parents tell me they got me up at night, and knowing me, I was probably more annoyed. The fact is that I was woken up and actually seeing history being made. I've made up for that by seeing all other events. Another one there? No, it's just 2. And I've just realised we have dark versions and then we have lighter versions. So let's do, this one's going to be the same, like that. And I think we'll go up that way. So we'll do the side again. Do this side. So just put that up there. What else have I been up to? My granddaughter's been spending more time doing her album of her baby photos, and she's actually getting really good at it. So she started it when she was 5, I think. She's 7 now, and she's like all of us. We start something and we don't think we're very good at it, and then as we learn more and more, we get better. Right, so that's that done. So another circle punched out of. Is that going to work? No, it's a bit too close. So let's pick another one. Let's go for this. Is this one going to work? Nope. What stamps come with that one? Oh, they just, yeah. So you cut them so close that you suddenly realise that you need them. So let's just do that one there. I can add that one to the bottom, and then if I want to add any more, I can. There we go. So that is a double spread using the Greenery Lane, which will take probably 7 photos. So we'll put that to dry. Let's have a go. Let's pop that out of the way. Let's have a go at doing with all these cut out bits similar but using extraordinary floral. So I think we're going to put one piece. Now, I'm going to go up and down. We are. So let's go up and down and do similar. Oops. Right. Oh, I'm getting lines in it. That's better. Because it stretches slightly. Okay, now that is nice and bright. Let's cut that end off. Let's do it the other way around. So we're going to have one on the end. That way. What do we need? Where's my list of colours? I've still got my list of colours written down. So let's just cut this bit off here. So we've done the garden green one. And I know I've got some flowers that I've photographed. Because we were trying to find things that matched all of the Stampin' Up colours. So that one's on there. Now, that one looks whiter than that one. That's fine. So, what colour are we going to use? Let's go for Petunia Pop. Is an old colour. It is. It's retired. So let's go for Still Lost Lagoon. I thought I had. Oh, I read it. I thought I'd got two-tone. Here it is. So we could use some of that. Yeah, some of that. We'll have it that way around. So it picks up this. Yeah, we'll do Lost Lagoon for this one. So let's think of what we're going to do. So trying to work out how I could get it that way. So let's do 4¼ for these. So then take the 4×4s. And let's hope Loads of little bits coming here. Here's another big sheet. And that's a different shade as well. Okay, fine. Obviously, I have bought them at different times. So some might have been when they first came out, and they're slightly different. So we can do the same effect as we did before. Like that. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually bring them in a bit more. Like along that edge there. So go like that. Okay. Oops. And then, if we go in my case, I've got a whole load of these already cut out, so I can put those on there. So let's stick these down. Put that one up there. And then this one down here. And then we'll do the other one, we'll do slightly different. I'm going to have that. He's going to go over it slightly, that's fine, we'll have it going over slightly. It's right around. And we'll pop that down here so it just overlaps that slightly. Like that. And then we can add some of these to it. That's really pretty. I like that. It's really, really pretty. It's probably because I like the flowers. Right, so we put that there. And we can slide the photos under it. So let's put somewhere this flower is. Pop that like that. Yeah, what other flowers have we got? Another one there. I've got a red one. I've got a red one there as well, so we can put a pop. I'm going that way, I think. Like so. And then we can. So this can be a mixture of. I think we might just go for the bigger ones. If I've got any more of those ones here. I've got one of those. What else have we got in here? Oh, I've got that one. That would be nice there. There we go. And then we can have got that one there. That looks pretty like that. So we can do that there. And then we want some more. So what have we got here? I've got a different one there. That's got a line on it. I don't know what's got a line on it. What else have we got here? And then I think we can have one of them down there. I think, or do we need a bigger one? We could have a cluster here, couldn't we? So let's move that up. So we're going to have a cluster down here. This is going to be probably the last page I'm going to squeeze in today. So let's see what we've got. Got any long ones still to go? No, got ones like that though. No, let's go for a big one then. Big one of those, wasn't it? One like that. And go there. Oh, it could go there. So it just goes over the washi tape, like so. And then we can have red. I need something here, but I'm not sure yet. So I might leave that until I've decided what I'm going to have on my photos. So can I squeeze another one in? Yeah, let's try and squeeze another page in. Oh. Put that to dry. And I need to wipe this one out because I want to take down that side. So I want it down this side. Phone folder. Oh, it's not going to work. Sure. This one's harder to do. Hang on, let's take that off and start again. I know it's putting some of the cardstock off of it. Right, let's start again. Right. Get rid of that bit. Right. Start with that there. And just pull this down. isn't going to work. Why isn't it working? Right. Let's try this way then. Right, there we go. That's it. There we go. There we go in there. Right. There we go. And we have got that the right way around. Right. It has gone slightly off. But we can cover that up. Because we're not going to notice if we're out by a little bit. Okay. And then this bit here. Whoops. Not the camera. We'll do this bit here. Oh, come on. Let's just trim down this edge here. There we go. Right, so let's go that way up. You can't really tell it moves off a bit. But the washi tape is very sticky. Right, still got a bit stuck to me. Right, get rid of you as well. Oh, come on. Right, okay, so I'm still going to be using Glossy Goon. Oh, I just tipped a whole load of flowers on the floor. Okay, let's just push them out the way. And then we can do this in stripes. So, this one, so how wide is that one? Let's do this. Let's do the other ones. Oh, it's 5, wasn't it? Could be. Let's do that one 6. Let's do that 6. We'll have that there. We will. We'll line that one up. Line it up, and then it can go over slightly. Okay. And then we need something down that side. So I'm thinking we can then turn that over and have it like that. So let's stick these down. There we go. And I will find some photos for these. So line it up against the top and bottom edge. Yeah. And then let's do this one. So we could move it over. I want to do that in the middle of that bit. Hold on that bit. Right. Oh. Put that there. I can go down to that bit. Oops, let's put this dead straight. There we go. So we've got that page, and then now we want, I think we'll leave that for now. No, just thought of something. We can add these down this side. And now I've got a whole load on the floor as well. So what other flowers we've got? These. Another one of those ones. Like that. Have any more on here? They're all falling on the floor. Got another one of those. Down there. Right. What have we got here? We can add another one of those. There we go. It's all right, doesn't it? We can go like that. It's a bit like wallpaper. So stick these down. Like that. Like that. And if you wanted to, you could reduce this down to a 6x6 and use the same layout for a card. So let's just finish sticking these ones on. Put that one there. And then put this one at the top. There we go. So, and I can add more later. More later if I want. So we have got 2 double spreads. Right, so this is the Greenery Lane one. So we can have 3 photos down here, 3 here, and then some journaling. Okay, and then we have got this one, so we can get some photos down there, and then we can have 3 here, and then some journaling. So we have literally used the washi tape. Yes, we die cut those, but we didn't these. So you can make scrapbook layout pages using washi tape. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I make my scrapbook layouts. As I said, the Extraordinary Flora is still a current product and the Greenery Lane is on last chance. So until next time, keep stamping and crafting. Bye.